Well, in that case,
There
we're
we
live.
go. I think I'm good.
We'll follow you
What
in.
just happened? What just happened?
I'm
Oh, I'm
following
live.
you in.
I'm live. Here we go.
I thought my Stonerd stream, I went back and looked at it. I think I channeled the Stonerd pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. And this old stoner.
Painting airbrushes, farting around. Well, yeah. I'm
Oh
here,
yeah, yeah.
man.
So I'll have to.
Much
Let's
love
see.
around the globe. Love you, Rosie. Miss you.
There we go. There we go. I'm live. I was hoping Mark was gonna actually paint something, but he was just wanting to go live before my show started. And since we were just chit chatting, I wanted to make sure that I go live at the regular my regular time, so that people kind of get used to like, oh, it's about that time. Let's see if Stoner's live. So that, but I don't know if I'm gonna go live every day actually. Brown Town Treasure Hunter, right on. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've ever seen you around before. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. But it's good to see you here. I'm going to try and do some airbrush stuff tonight. And there's this right here, what you're seeing up here is a banner that I made, well, in the 80s. Actually, I wanted to show off this shirt that I'm wearing. Let's see. Can I stand in front of this camera? This is a shirt. People are asking, well, will this hold up in the wash? Well, you can tell that it's faded a little bit, but I've worn the shit out of this shirt. And you want to know how old it is? Let's see. Can you see that date? That was when this was made, 1984. So I've worn this shirt a bunch, and it looks like, and it's faded a little bit, but not that much over time. And I've decided that I'm going to start painting T-shirts for people if they're interested. I've got a variety of ones that I'm already going to do. And like I said last night, right now, for a limited time, it's 30 bucks. Because I feel good about that. It's not too cheap. It's not too expensive. Something that everybody can afford. And it gives me the chance to get better. Get better without having to dump. I mean, I've dumped a lot of money into this, but that's no big deal. I'm just having a really good time doing this. I've got all my paint set up. I haven't tested out any of my airbrushes today, so I'm going to do a little bit of that first, and then I might actually. I think I know what I might actually paint on a T-shirt tonight. Hey Brian, thanks for the taco money. That was awesome. That was totally unexpected, but that was awesome. I love that. Oh, is Turtle here? Oh yeah, Turtle. I've got a shirt I'm going to be doing for Turtle. Yeah, I'm going to put his logo. I already did a practice. I practiced it on paper towel. So I'm going to put this, but he wants it on a black shirt. I'm not ready to do the black shirt yet. I'm working up to that. I want to do at least 10 or 15 more white shirts before I break open the black shirts. But as far as the custom shirts, he's going to get the first one, and then I'm going to make one for Blind Views. I want to do one for Blind Views. I'm also thinking about putting Lunatic Dads onto a T-shirt and sending him one. I haven't decided yet. Hi, Nez. Hey, Kenneth. Who else is here? I think I've said everyone that's here. Oh, and today, what music was I going to play today? I decided I'm just going to play me and Craig. And this is probably what people were seeing when they first did the whole sub for sub and ended up over on my channel. And I don't know if it's loud enough to where you can hear it, but that really doesn't matter too much. I can kind of hear it. And as time has kind of gone on, I've come to realize that it's not the music so much. Hey, Jim! It's not the music so much as, well, most people, when I've asked them, what is it that it's like my babbling. So I guess even if I didn't paint anything, if I just have a good babble going on, that's kind of what they're here for. Oh yeah, Turtle I did some stuff for Turtle. I did him a turtle and I did a portrait of him. That's right. Okay, let me see if my airbrushes will work. So, let me test out all my colors. And let me test out a little lettering because I gotta practice my lettering to where I can get confident with it because well, that's just another tool in the tool bag. I mean, I can draw okay, I can come up with some designs okay, but it's the lettering always seems to be my weak spot. So, and I need to well, let me practice something besides be the wall. I'm going to be putting a lot of that on here. Oh, let me do this. See if I can spell this right. And I'm getting to where I have like a little lettering style. Basically what I'm trying to do with my new lettering style is to basically practice dagger strokes. Because I'm trying to concentrate on exactly what's the best way to do a dagger stroke. And I want it to be thick and then thin. It's kind of what I'm going with. And sometimes I want to go thin and thick. That's basically what a dagger stroke is. I've shown you guys dagger strokes before. But I'm trying to just make it to where every stroke of the letter is a dagger stroke, basically. You can kind of see how it's thick and thin. Thick, thin, 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 thin, thick, thick, thin. So let's see. Ooh, I got too close. The needle stuck right down into my paper there. Oh, look, and I managed to get it all to fit on the paper there. God, I'm getting a little bit better every time. Okay, let's see. Blue Bulldog. Let me see if I can do Blue Bulldog on here. Uh-oh. I'm running out of room. Managed to do it. Pulled it off at the last minute. Oh, gosh. I didn't think I was going to make it with that one. Let's see, who else have I not? Tonight World. Let me do a Tonight World. I need to get Tonight World actually a t-shirt. So I'm going to do Tonight World. Yeah. Yes. Alright. I'm kind of, some days, I guess some days I do lettering better than other days. Oh, and what was the other thing I wanted to let everybody know? I don't think I could put Kentucky, the famous Kentucky fam. Oh my God. I don't know. Something that my $30 basically is for something that I can knock out pretty easily. That's a little bit too complicated. Something that custom would cost more than that, and I don't know if I would actually do it. But basically, I'm saying $30 for a shirt with this on the back or the front, and then depending upon how I'm feeling, and right now for a limited time, I'll put something on both sides. So, like for example, what I plan on doing on this one is this design right here is basically what I was going to put on the front of this one and sell that for $30. That's basically the idea I have, because I will tell you, um, I did airbrush stuff in the 80s, and I was doing custom work. I had one job I did that went horribly wrong. I got too cocky. I thought I could do anything. Someone came along and gave me a custom order, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do anything." Well, I wasn't at the store the day that they came to pick it up, and it cost me a whole bunch of money, and that was when I quit airbrushing. I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. As long as I'm having fun doing it, I'll do it cheap. But when I get an order that's a little bit too complicated like that, now if it's something that excites me and gets me motivated and inspires me, yeah, that's basically what I'm looking to do. Because, well, like we say, I got to have fun with my art, and there's just too much pressure on me when it gets like that. So yes, I'm doing shirts, and I'll do a few custom shirts. But just something out of the blue like that, I can't. I mean, I want to be honest with you right up front. I can't. I mean, I'm still learning. Um, and basically, I don't think I can do. I'm not ready to do anything like that at any price. Oh, but if you see anything on these paper towels, I figured out how to flatten these things. I figured out how to flatten the paper towels so that I can fit them into an envelope. Check, but if you get one of these, if you want some free art, anything that I've been painting on paper towels and stuff, if you see something, send me an email with a mailing address. Um, but when you unfold them, be very careful unfolding them, because I did notice that they kind of have a tendency to stick. But basically, I can get like, yeah, see how you have to be like real careful when you're pulling it apart where there's like paint on both sides of it. Um, but it will. I was able, how many sections was this? I got one, two, I think I managed to get 4 sections of this and flatten it down to where I could fit it in an envelope and send it for just a single stamp. So yes, I can actually send stuff in the mail again if you see something that you like that I've done over here. Um, oops. Yeah, I did an experiment today because I had like painted it on some live stream here recently. I painted, well, I basically painted a kid's portrait. Um, I was on his live stream, and he's in England, but I mailed out a bunch of these to different people of stuff that I had been doing. Soulless trench coat, give peace, give peas a chance. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. That was a neat name. Well, is there Soulless Trench Coat? Hey, Trenchies in the stream. Funeral Host. Oh yeah, yeah. Andrew. Let me see. Oh, there's a name that would be. And then I'll test out my colors. See if I can get a good answer. I'm gonna have to. I got. Andrew, what was it? What? Andrew Baranowski. Baranowski. Let's see if I can spell this right. Baranowski. I did it. Let me see how my colors are working. What should I start with here? Let me try see if my blue's working. Ran out of blue last night. Cool. Looks like everything's working pretty decent. Oh yeah, blue's working pretty good tonight. Oh, I ordered some more stencils too. I got some stencils that, and actually they should be in here tomorrow. I like these little stencils for doing oh, and actually I shouldn't be putting blue on blue. I should be using a different color on that. But I know what I'll do. Let's see, give peace a chance. Well, that seems like that should be green. Let's see if my green's working. I didn't have to fill this one up. Did I shake it up? I hope it shook up pretty good. Oh yeah, looks like this is working good too. Let me do this one a little bit different. I'll just kind of do like a little outline. There we go. Oh, and then now I can use the stencil on that. Now I'll bring the green up here. Oh, which will probably work better because I don't have to worry about actually getting it on there. Doesn't show up too good. Doesn't seem like. Oh well. I'm just kind of practicing and experimenting with this stuff anyway. Let's see. Well, no. Oh, I see it. Let me scroll down a little bit. Oh, when I just got an idea of something that I could paint real quick. But no, I'm not going to. Let's see if this. I've been having trouble with this color. Let's see if I can get this color to work here. Oh, no, looks like it will. I really like this raspberry color. Ah, Oh, and this would probably look, yeah, there we go. This is the color to put little, it doesn't look so good with that. Oh, but I think I figured out how to mix the brown. This purple and green will make a decent brown. Let's see, let me get down here to Jim and Billy. See, what can I do here? I'm going to do, well, my blue bulldog has got to get blue, but I think let me try it a different way. Ooh, I think I'm going to combine these two here. Little blue there, and oh, let me go with this hot pink. Got an idea. Let's see, because it'll probably let me see it. Let me see if this is going to work the way I want it to. Just kind of blend it up into that. So the hot pink ends up looking like a purple. And let me see, I need to check to see if my white's working for me good. Let me check this white out. I haven't gotten the white to work quite the way that I want it to yet. I can hardly wait till I do. When I get this white working the way I want it to, well then I'll be a lot more comfortable about jumping into the black t-shirt. Let's see. Oh, that was quite too bad. Not too shabby. See if I can get a little highlight. Be the wall. Look, I can go on down here into this and give Jim a little highlight. Awesome. The lights work. Everything seems like it's working great tonight. Yes. There we go. I did some little practicing. Did I check out all my colors? I only need a couple more colors to test to make sure they're all working. And so far, everything's been working like a champ. I mixed up some more red. Let's see. Red's working good. Oh yeah, that's how I decided to start doing my L's instead of bringing the little leg this way. At least on the big shirts that I'm going to do. Red's working good. Let's see how the yellow's doing. Yellow's not doing so good. And I use the crap out of this stuff too. Could just be the airbrush though. This is basically taking these airbrushes apart is actually pretty easy. You know, this right here, I just loosen that chuck and bring the needle out. And that's usually all you got to do. It's just, sometimes a little bit, there's like a cone in here. If I take off, there's like another piece that screws off here, and then this screws off, and then you can replace the little cone with that fits one. Oh, that's decent. not as much paint coming out of there as I want. That's probably the main thing. But don't. I'll figure that out. And orange. Orange is the last color to test. See if all my colors are working decent. Yellow, not so good. I could probably switch it out one of these airbrushes. Orange seems to be working great. Yeah. Still not as much of the right flow that I want, but not bad. If I really needed to cover more area, I just pull it back. And that's basically how you work on your gradient. If you want to do a gradient, you start close and then slowly pull back. So, let me actually get a T-shirt out here. I think I know what I want to attempt. Uh-oh, getting to the end of another roll. You can tell because it just starts wanting to just roll out of there all on its own. So yes, I think I'm going to put one of my favorite designs, that skull design. Back in the 80s, I did a bunch of paintings with that basic design, but I had made myself a stencil with that. And a couple of stencils actually. Or actually, is that what I want to do? Yeah, I definitely like painting that skull. So I think I'm going to. I've been wanting to do that one again. And what was the new little thing, my new little technique, so that I can kind of keep everything contained in the right area and the right size. I decided just to throw my circle up there, which is a great element. What do I want to have in the background? Probably blue. Blue will be nice. And let's see. Should I use the bubbles? I'm gonna use this. And these scales I've been liking. But I'm just gonna lightly and I figured this out on the other side of this particular shirt. Actually, I was like, oh, because I kind of like it with the black line, but sometimes that black line is just a little bit too harsh. Maybe I will paint a black line on this. We'll see. We'll see how good my black is working when I draw my picture. I like to keep as much of it freehand as possible, of course. But this is just a great little cheat to help me keep the design contained in the area that I want it to stay in. And now I can just draw. Because with it, back in the day when I used to do my little cow skull, which is basically, actually I could probably work on something that would make it more like and actually do I have my sketch? I have a sketch. Oh yes, I do have a sketch around here, which is actually, it's a photocopy of a drawing I did So this is basically the design. Is there a date on this? Can you see that? This is basically the, and this is my design, this is my drawing. This is just a photocopy of a drawing that I did. So that's basically what I'm going for. Is that idea, that concept. Let me just, I don't even need this as reference, but I'm going to put it over here just because. Okay. It always kind of makes me think of Georgia O'Keeffe, to be honest. Georgia O'Keeffe and the Eagles album. That's an easy design too. I'm gonna have to work it out a little bit more. My little blue circle didn't really work as good as I thought it was going to. A little bit of this on the skull. I used actually more than I really should, just to try and hide where that kind of came over it. Now let's see if I can get my yellow to work. Not working like I want it to. I'm thinking it's the airbrush that's giving me the problem here. Oh, have I been streaming that long? It sounds like YouTube is wanting to know if I'm still watching. I don't know if you guys could hear what I was listening to. Hey, Stacy. Yeah, I got your message. For sure, I'll make you a medium. I will. I'll talk to you in. I'll send a message to find out exactly what it is that you want on that. Let me go. Oh no, I played through the whole playlist. That's what happened there. Well, I got another playlist somewhere. Let's see. Let me get back to my playlist. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just here's my steel drum playlist. It's okay. I could have done a better job, I think. But let me just go to town on the background. Since I got enough blue on there already, I'm going to switch to this raspberry, which looks so good with this stuff. Actually, could I? No. I'll have to work on my design a little bit more. For sure, having a stencil for this skull back in the day when I did it so much made it perfect every time. If there is a such thing as perfect. I like messing with these little stencils though. You just add so much so easy. Should I add another layer of stencils to that? I probably could. What color else color would go with it? I don't know. But I am feeling like a black line around there would probably look good. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that helped it. Helped it a little bit. Yeah, I see what I did different with that one than I did with this one. This one, on my drawing, I blackened in the eyes a lot more. But I think I got an idea of something that would make this look pretty cool. that. I like that. What else should I put to give it to make it a little bit of this? Let me see if ooh, that's interesting. Just the air, just no paint at all, just a little bit of air, kind of push that around. Oh yeah, that kind of gave it a kind of a cool little chilling effect. Oh, and I gotta see what it looks like in the black light, of course. Since I'm using all fluorescent colors. I want to see what this stuff. I got to do some fluorescent stuff on black shirts pretty soon. Uh-oh, lost the chat and everything. Oh yeah, it does look pretty good. Look like close up. There we go. Not too bad for just whipping that one out. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had a good rambling going on tonight. I'm happy with my ramble. Lord, I was born a rambling man. It's okay. So there's and this one I may do some more practice on this one and actually practice lettering. So yeah, anybody wants this one? This is a large, heavy cotton. Yeah, this is a large, heavy cotton. If anybody is interested in this one, just leave a message on the video or send me an email and tell me that you want this one. Let's see, should I write this old Stonerd on YouTube? This old Stonerd? This old Stonerd? I think I need to try and do that. I'm just trying to decide. Should I put it on the bottom or should I put it on the top? Or should I try and do, I'm thinking I want to try and do this old Stonerd or this old Stonerd on YouTube. Or I could do youtube.com/thisoldstoner. I don't know which way to go. How should I do that? I'm not sure. Or I don't know if I'm ready to actually do some lettering on t-shirts yet. Other than to be the wall. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I've only got a few minutes. What? Put this down. I think the lettering in my airbrush was working good enough so that because I haven't lettered on any of these. I did actually mail off. So basically, Stacy, I mailed off the t-shirts that I did, the Hulk and the other ones that don't have any lettering. I actually went to the post office and mailed those off today. So let me know when you get those, and I'll pack up the rest of the stuff. Because I mean, I still have to do the lettering. But I think I got this lettering down. I was practicing this earlier. And I think I'm going to do a little bit more than what yeah, so I think I'm relaxed enough to where I can do the lettering through this spine. Let me get this light up, like it's throwing a funky shadow on everything. Try and get it to where it's shining up on my old stuff over here. And get some more light in here so I can see what I'm doing. And do a little bit more work on the Be the Wall. Yeah, yeah, baby. I got that one. I got that one worked out. And I decided that I think what I'm going to try, so I'm going to be trying, the other one I did a little bit of this, a little bit of white. But I decided that it needs just a little bit of a white drop shadow kind of, just to try and separate it from some of the other black lines that are on here. Definitely have the most trouble with the white of any of my colors. Because I don't thin it down. I think that's the main reason I have as much trouble with it as the others. The others I thin down, I think I'm thinning it down about 10% from what it comes in the bottles. I mean, and the bottles tell you that you should be able to spray it right out of the bottle. And a lot of the tutorials I've watched say that that's fine. But a little bit of actual reducer helps to keep the tip dry to a minimum. Yeah, that's why I got to get the white working right before I can actually start working on yeah, I think it looks like that's just enough white to separate it from, make it stand out a little bit better. But you see the white has a tendency to, it's almost like you got to keep putting coats on it so that you can see it. Kind of fades into the shirt. I gotta figure out my white. I've tried a couple of brands too. I tried a different brand too, but this seems to be the best. There we go. Another Be the Wall shirt. Done. Yeah. And these look great in the black light. And the white actually in the black light becomes a shadow. So that's kind of why calling it a drop shadow kind of works. Be the wall. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've been trying to inspire as many people as I possibly can, if that's possible. And it's been great, really great. I've been inspired. I must say. I've been super inspired. And yeah, I'll just reply to the message you sent me about it. I mean, if it's like another one of these or but you might want to wait. Hey, Katana, right on. Oh man, that motorcycle video you had the other day, I've been there, man. I've been there. I could have gone and rambled on and on and on after I watched that video because, well, I used to ride motorcycles a lot, and I know people that have been killed by people like that. I knew a guy and his girlfriend. They were riding along the Members out, and someone came along and intentionally ran him off the road, killed him and his girlfriend, and he kept on going. They never found out who did it, but he got ran off the road by some idiot. And then, yeah, I used to ride in wasn't a gang, it was a motorcycle club. and had a friend that we were riding on Forest Service roads. Used to do a lot of trips, rides on Forest Service roads. And this particular road was called the Outer Loop. And you actually, it's so long, and there's no gas stations or anything. You actually have to bring someone that brings gas with them. I mean, and Forest Service truck came around the corner hauling ass and hit him head on. Didn't kill him, but it knocked 6 inches of his bone right out of his leg. Half of his bone was stuck in the grill of the Forest Service truck. Crippled him for the rest of his life, put him out of work, and of course, since it was the Forest Service, he couldn't sue him. When he tried to sue, they blamed him. They just tried to say it was all his fault, but no, it was the Forest Service fault that did that. Oh yeah, not the only person. Knew another guy that basically after this guy got killed, it was just like, oh God, I did have a sissy bar on my street bike. I rode dirt bikes most of the time. But I had a street bike for a while, and actually it got stolen from me when I moved to Albuquerque, and that was the last motorcycle I ever had. But hey, Brandon, guess what? I figured out a way to flatten that portrait I painted of you the other night is in the mail. It's like, what was I saying? Part of me wants to go, oh, I had a genius idea. I had a what was it? A flash of genius. But actually what it comes down to is I either had a flash of genius or I had a flash of common sense. But these days and time, that's just about the same thing. Nobody has common sense. So when you use a little bit of common sense these days, it's genius. But anyway, oh yeah, he got, sissy bar. A friend of my dad's, because my dad was a motorcycle rider too, and my brother. Basically, motorcycles is what brought us together as a kid. But anyway, he laid over his bike riding down the highway. I don't remember exactly why he laid it over. but he had a sissy bar on the back, and it was on a country road, and basically it killed him because he hit a post office, a mailbox. There was a mailbox, and basically it broke his back because he got wedged between the mailbox and the sissy bar, and it broke his back. So, oh yeah, I could go on and on and on. I know all kinds of people that were in horrific wrecks, and I had quite a few too. I could go on. I better not start talking motorcycles because I could go on. I could talk motorcycles until you're like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to leave at 10. Ah, yeah. Common sense. Well, well, actually, there are no more common sense. Used to, a common sense had a Lincoln on the front and a wheat on the back. Whereas now you don't know what you're getting. Ooh, who is this? Oh, I haven't seen this. This looks pretty cool. Super clicky art on that. Right on. Like number 13. Thank you. BLB so much. I'm not sure what that says. But that's cool. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But it's been a great stream. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm painting t-shirts now. Painting t-shirts now. Limit for a limited time. And I'm not going to do super custom stuff, but a little custom stuff. We'll see. Jake. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whew. Been a great stream. I really enjoyed that. And it was awesome because Mark went live tonight for the first time in a while. I'll be looking forward to seeing you go live again, Mr. Mark Fun Jones. Fart Club for Life. Oh, yeah, yeah. And of course, I'll go back. And if anybody wants a shirt, just or any of these the paper towel art I've been doing. If there's something you've seen that you want, let me know and I can smash it up. I figured out how to make it fit in an envelope and be thin enough where I can use a stamp. I'm pretty sure because I mailed out 2 today, and if those make it to their destination, I got it figured out. Because first I tried putting a big old wads of them in there, and the letters would be all puffy and everything, and they came back. And then I tried, okay, well maybe if I just use a couple in there and fold them up and send them in there. And those made it, but when they made it there, they had like a postage due on them. But then I decided like, oh, I got that heat press now for the t-shirts. Let me see if I can put the heat press on the paper towel art and if it will flatten it. And yeah, sure enough, the heat press flattens out my paper towel art flat enough where I can put it in an envelope and mail it out to you for a stamp. And if you get one, just be careful when you're unfolding it because it will have a tendency, especially where there's paint on paint, it will have a tendency to want to stick. But it unfolds. As long as you unfold it slow, it releases and opens up. And I'm going to figure out a way. I've got an idea on what to do with this paper towel art to make it to where you can actually display it pretty decent. But anyway, it's been a great show. I'm glad all you guys have been hanging out with me. And I hope I've inspired a few of you to do some cool stuff. And I will see you guys on the YouTube somewhere. Because I'm lurking. I'm the ghost in the machine. I'm in all streams at all times. I just don't always let you know that.